And now we go to the Soviet Tower. This place looks very Soviet. It was actually built by Soviet Russia, trying to stoke up nationalism and good feeling towards the Soviet Union. Which is kind of ironic because in the modern day, this tower is being lit up with blue and yellow lights to show support for Ukraine against Russia, which is a good thing, and it's really ironic that the tower is now symbolising the opposite of what it was built for. That must really hurt Putin's ego. So we go into this tower and let's go to the first set of lifts, which are some 1980s Otis lifts. These ones only go part way up the tower. Old Otis. That motor sounds good. DC. Yeah. So we now go across to the main lifts, which are some old lifts that were modernised by Otis in the early 2000s. These lifts go around 4 meters a second. Let's have a look. 27. This is quite speedy. And now we go across to the service lift, which doubles up as a lift to the viewing platform, which is a really nice 4 meters a second 1980s Otis lift. This lift is epic. And here is the viewing terrace. It's very Soviet looking, gives quite a good view over Warsaw, although in the modern day this is no longer the tallest building, which has kind of lost the height appeal a bit, but it's still an interesting viewing point. And let's now go to the new lift for taking visitors up to the viewing deck. This lift is the fastest lift in the tower, which is a 5 meter a second Schindler Iconic. And now we go to Novotel, which has some Otis lifts. And now we go to a smaller tower, which was currently under construction. And for some weird reason, the automatic door was left switched on, and I was just able to walk straight into this building. And it's got some Otis lifts. Who the fuck installs Otis lifts on a tower? Like, Otis cannot keep up with the other companies in terms of lift innovation. So if you're ever entering your office building and you're not wanting to go to your assigned floor, there's no other way to do it. As soon as you go up, immediately it's going to give you the floor. If you go the other way, it should let you out. So you go the other way. Nope. Is it going to let me out? Nope, it doesn't let me out. Okay. Elevator E. It's a lift. It's a fucking Otis. Nobody installs Otis nowadays for obvious reasons. Camera. No, not because of the camera, but because of the build quality. Eee. Okay, this is the first reasonable Otis I've seen. Now I bet it'll still be super cheap if you looked on top. Still being built, eh?
Floor 24.
Okay.
Invalid floor.
21. C. Takes a long time to decide on this. And here's your space being built. It's a very weird thing, this is. Has he arrived yet? Where's Linda C? No. It's a high speed. Fuck, I've got belt cables and a fucking high speed. Otis, you disgust me. Keypad, home, and help. This tells you what to do on help. That's boring. Yeah, I know how to use it. Who wouldn't know how to use this? Well, I bet it'll be someone. Star. Star doesn't even work. Wow, 0. Car C. Let's do it in sail mode. Talk to me.
Elevator serving floors.
It's a lift.
-4 through 23. Press the button repeatedly to increment floor numbers. Hold floor 0. Proceed to car C to the right front.
Building an office space. And in Warsaw, when I was in a Carrefour supermarket doing some shopping, I noticed there was a lift. I thought it was just going to be a generic lift, but it turns out it's an epic Schindler Smart. I'll get past this. 2. So you wasn't even intending to come here. I just randomly went in the shopping centre. Nice find. Come on, slow for smart. And now let's take a ride on Metrowagen Marsch 81 Alien Edition.
Następna stacja Ratusz Arsenał.
To the next tower. This is a residential tower, which sadly means the lifts don't go as fast for the height, so they're a little bit slow. These are some ThyssenKrupp lifts, and they go about 2.5 meters a second. If this was an office tower, the lifts would be going 4 meters a second. And now we go to the next tower. And it was at this point I realised on these office towers, there was actually a much easier way of getting into these towers. And that is to just jump over the barriers. Literally, they don't even notice. This tower's got an Otis Destination Dispatch lift. I believe this was an older model of lift modernised by Otis, because this lift actually seemed pretty well built. And I very much doubt it'd be this well built if it was a new install, so it's most likely a modernisation.
Please present security credential. Floor 27. Proceed to car C. To the right.
This lift goes about 3.5 meters a second. And now I go to the next office tower. This is a bit of a smaller one. It's got Cone EcoDisc MX20s.
Piętro 17.
And now we go to the next skyscraper, which has some 4.5 meter a second Schindler Myconics.
Seen those advertisements? The you shouldn't surf on the lift advertisements where the guy gets killed. It's pretty. I didn't know they make such things.
Benvenuto in casa.